Graduation is less than 4 months away,
Seniors, there's a ton of free money available for you.
and members of our JS band are being honored.
It's February 2nd. I'm Addie.
And I'm Amariana, and this is Dragon Nation News. Lakeside has moved our graduation back a day to May 30th, which still gives us less than 4 months to finish our requirements. We asked Ms. Donalo what we need to know as we get ready for this important event.
Seniors need to focus on their seals, as they should know by now. They need 2 seals, 1 state and 1 local seal, to graduate. They need to make sure they have passing grades in their core courses. Those are the courses that are required for graduation. Make sure they have met competency or are already on an alternative pathway to graduation. That they've completed all of their end of course exams. There is a total of 6 exams, and have the 20 required graduation credits all in the right places. I recommend that they refer to the scheduling handbook if they have concerns about the core courses and what is needed to graduate. For your grades, I think the most important thing to do is to work with your current teachers. There is still time, or early enough in the school year, for all of your active classes to be recovered for the full credit. In regards to seals, make sure that you've completed all the requirements for seals. We do have packets down here in the guidance office for students to pick up, and I recommend that you pick them up and very carefully read through them so that you know that you're meeting all of the requirements of each seal. You can also request a copy of your 7th semester transcript from guidance, and you can pick up a blank credit audit sheet down here, and again, using the handbook, audit your own credits. There sure are. We do have an access advisor. His name is Mr. Jones. He is available to you in the guidance office. You can meet with him personally. He'll also be here on parent-teacher conference night to support students and parents with their FAFSA application. We will be having a career fair in May, as well as we do have continuing rolling different schools, colleges are here to speak with students independently, as well as military officials. So pay attention to the announcements so you can get that. And then most importantly, our scholarship resources are online on our website. And there are paper copies down here in the guidance office for students to pick up. I think I want to say that ultimately I would like students to remember that they are responsible for making sure they have everything they need to graduate. I'm a guidance counselor, and I'm here to guide and support you, but it is not my responsibility to make sure you graduate. That's your responsibility. So use the resources available to you, and make sure you see me if you need anything or have any questions or are worried. They can either email me at lori.donalo@aacs.net. Put in the subject line senior in capital letters so that I can make sure I pay attention quickly to it. And additionally, they can now send me passes through the Smart Pass to come on down, or call Mrs. Potter and ask her if I am available to come down.
Also, remember that the deadline to register for your cap and gown is February 10th. Visit gradmidwest.com/register and look for Lakeside. You must be registered to walk at graduation.
Seniors, local scholarships are beginning to accept applications. Our senior class co-advisor, Mr. Miller, joins us now to give us the details. Mr. Miller, welcome. So what kind of scholarships are available?
Well, we've got more than 50 local scholarships. These are open to Lakeside students. Some of them are open to Ashtabula County students. Some are open to Northeast Ohio students. And we've got everything ranging from the J.P. Ducros Scholarship, which is $250 one time, to the William Searcy Memorial Scholarship, which is $2,000 per year for college. We even have a scholarship that's a career grant. So if you're going into, say, carpentry and you need to buy tools, they'll give you the money to purchase the tools.
Okay. Who is eligible to apply?
Well, anyone graduating from Lakeside this year is eligible to apply. There are some that are specific to what you're going to study. For example, the ACMC Foundation has the McTrusty Nazer Scholarship, which is for anyone going into social work. Some require you to have played a sport. A lot of them, though, some of them are just financial need. So anybody is eligible to apply.
How do you apply?
Well, you can do it one of two ways. If you go to the Lakeside High School website, lhs.aacs.net, under the guidance tab in the College and Career Center, we have a link to our list, and they're arranged by date that the scholarship application is due by. There'll be a link there to the application. Some of them are online, some of them are paper applications you would have to print. If you need a printed copy, there are also printed copies in guidance on our scholarship wall. And I would say make sure that you get there soon, because a lot of these deadlines are in mid-March. Some of them are at the beginning of April. One in particular, like the McTrusty Nazer Scholarship I just talked about, that actually is due this week. So,
All right, thank you, Mr. Miller.
thank you.
5 members of our jazz bands are taking part in Honors Jazz Band in Youngstown. This weekend, Mr. Miller spoke with them about the experience.
Hey, it's Mr. Miller for Dragon Nation News, and I'm here with our Honors Jazz Band members. Let's start with your names.
Owen Chase.
Owen Meany.
Alex Shevchik.
Sean Gosselin.
Sam Huntsberger.
All right, and Sam, let's start with you here. First, what is Honors Jazz Band?
It's a band comprised of 3 counties. There's 3 bands for 3 counties, and it's an audition band.
And then how does that audition process work?
You get a prompt, a piece of music. You got to play it as good as you can, and then you get in or you don't.
So what do you think about, what was the experience, Alex, for you? What's it like being a part of this jazz band?
It was really cool actually, and we got to play really cool music that it wasn't even like jazz music, like it was rock music, some of it, but it was really cool, and we met a lot of cool people.
Owen, what's different about Honors Jazz Band than, say, like Mr. Roth's jazz band?
It's a different experience. You get all these people from all these different schools, and not every, like you play with the same people every day. You kind of get a feel for how they play and their style, and it's good to get the experience to play with other people.
All right, and then Owen, what made you decide you wanted to play like jazz?
I come to school every day for 3 periods of the day, and I play my trombone, and I love playing my trombone. So I figured, why not do it more? Do more.
What's your favorite piece to play?
Oh boy, in the Honors Jazz, it was probably Paranoid Android. That was a really fun song.
We'll have more Dragon Nation news after this.
We're a week away from the big game, and even if you don't like football, there's still plenty to enjoy. This year's halftime show will feature Usher. Who would you want to see as the Super Bowl halftime show? That's the question we asked you this week.
This year, I would really like to see Nicki Minaj perform. I think she's a beautiful artist, and I think she'd be the best fit for the Super Bowl.
I don't know. Probably like Bruno Mars or something. He seems pretty iconic. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people would like that, so we'll go Bruno Mars.
You gotta get Taylor Swift in there. Huge Swiftie. Get that Swift out of the announcer's booth or the audience and get her on the field for the halftime show. Go Swifties.
Metallica, rock on.
If I were choosing someone to perform at the Super Bowl halftime concert, it would be J. Cole and any song from Cole's World album.
If I could pick one artist to perform at the halftime show, it'd be Louis Prima doing Pennies from Heaven.
And now Brian joins us for a look at your sports.
Thanks, Mariana. On Tuesday, the boys basketball team took on Harvey at home. They had an electric first quarter, but ultimately came up short 59-47. And then on Wednesday, the girls basketball team faced Harvey at home, where they kept it close the whole way, but in the end, they unfortunately lost 45-35. And make sure you go out and support the boys basketball team as they travel to Geneva to take on the Eagles, and the swim team as they go to Spire Institute for a meet. That's all for this week's sports. Back to you, Mariana.
Thank you, Brian. We'll see you next week.
That's your Dragon Nation news. This week we'll end with a performance from our jazz band. We'll see you next week, Lakeside.